Hey guys, it's Dream again. Whoa, sorry, that's really close. Let me try to skip back just a little bit. There we go. Going to do another video, and it's probably going to be a long one. I think tonight's video is going to be cosplays in the beginning, because a lot of people are, what's going on here? Whatever. Starting out, and it's kind of intimidating. Or maybe you've been doing it for a while, but you're still kind of new to it. You know, it doesn't matter. Here's some advice that I have, and maybe a couple of tips on how to get started. First off, to go to a convention, you don't have to dress up. That's not a requirement. At least to every convention I've been to, that has not been a requirement. So you want to kind of dress up though. Cool, like that's great. I'm gonna try to scoot this back, sorry. Got a little tripod set thing. Stay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, dress up. That's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate though for your first time going to a convention. Put on your geeky or nerdy Star Wars or Star Trek shirt, or your favorite anime shirt like Naruto or Black Butler or My Hero Academia or whatever it's called. Doesn't have to be anything extreme, you know. Sport that fandom stuff. People love it. People might comment on your shirt or the accessories that you decided. You know, if you've got a lightsaber, you know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Sorry if I keep closing my eyes. I've got a ring light here and it's kind of blinding me. But say you do want to dress up. Think of it kind of like Halloween. You know, sure, you went as Elsa for Halloween, or Captain America from, you know, the Halloween store. Wear it to con. People love that stuff. While Halloween costumes and a cosplay costume are indeed different quality for the most part, a costume is a costume, and as long as you're nice, people will more than likely be nice back, you know. People love stuff like that, especially little kids. So if you're in a costume and a little kid come up to you, be nice to them. You know, you're dressed as their favorite character. They're excited to see you. That goes for anybody, whether you're a newbie at cosplaying or a high-level extremist. If you are dressed as a Disney person, a Disney princess especially, or a Marvel superhero like Captain America, Batman, Superman, and a child comes up to you, be nice to them. They're talking to their idol, basically. Whether you like kids or not, you better be nice to them, because if you're not, people are going to know about it and you're going to be looked down upon. Just know that. Like I said, you don't have to dress up to go to a convention. Just go, have fun, take it in, see what people are cosplaying, what kind of games are going, what kind of panels are going, what they're selling in the dealers. Just get a feel for the environment, you know. Then if you want to dress up, like on day 2 or something, cool, throw, like I said, your fandom shirts on, throw something quick and easy on, your Halloween costume, whatever. Heck, if you've got one of those animal onesies, go for it. People love those. A lot of cosplayers will wear them usually like at night or day 3, like the last day, when they're still wanting to be in costume of some kind, but they're just exhausted. Um, they might do like a character themed wig and maybe a couple accessories to kind of symbolize who they're trying to be while in their onesie. Or they might just be in their onesie and just kind of being themselves. I've done both of those. I've made a character using an animal onesie. If you want to cosplay something big, but you're new to cosplay, or maybe you're a moderate cosplayer, and you want to try something higher, take the time to do the research for it. There are people out there that have probably done what you're making or something similar and will have a tutorial up or have tips that they learned while doing it. So definitely look into that. There's all sorts of armor tutorials, makeup tutorials. There's books out. There's a girl that I guess is selling a cosplay book. I'm terribly sorry, I can't remember her name right now. Or anything she's done. I'm drawing a complete blank on that. I am off to a good start on this. But she's written a book for cosplayers that's got tips and tricks on how she does her cosplays. Look up how to make boot covers in 60 seconds. You'll find her then. I know that she does stuff like that. I just wish I could think of her name right now. Not every cosplay has to be revealing. You know, if you're doing a take on your on a character, because you don't want to do their actual costume because it's too elaborate or it's too expensive to purchase, and you want to make kind of your own version of it. Or maybe you're gender bending a male character into a female. It does not have to be slutty. Like, there's a difference between being sexy, you know, and maybe having a little cleavage, a little stomach, to being, you might as well be walking around in a swimsuit, or might as well be naked if you are being technical, you know. There are cosplayers that are high up that might find doing more revealing cosplay outfits, if you will, and calling it a cosplay. You don't have to do that. That's not expected of you. If you want to gender bend your character, and have them look exactly... Whoops. Sorry about that. I knocked over my thing because I got excited, darn it. Let me just pause this really fast to fix my setup. Let's try that again and not hit the couch that the tripod's on. For instance, as I was saying, I'm doing Noctis. I cannot bind. I'm not able to breathe if I bind. My chest is much larger. It's a bit harder to flatten all the way. And it's just really uncomfortable for me. Whereas Shry, she's able to bind. She can flatten out really well. She's a good cross player. Sure, she can't wear it all the time. I can't wear it more than 2 or 3 minutes. So for my Noctis, I'm going to look exactly like Noctis to the best of my ability. Most of the cosplays I found online are pleather or leather, and I don't regulate heat or cold very well. So I've bought a jacket offline. It's a material, like a uniform material, and I've got a regular t-shirt that I'm probably going to put the t-shirt skulls on. I'm scared to do that because I don't know how to make his skulls lay nicely, but I'll figure it out. I'm taking black capri pants that I have, and I'm going to sew pockets to make them cargoed, because I don't want to overheat. So I'm making it comfortable for me and modifying clothing that I know I'm comfortable in and can breathe in without overheating too much, while trying to stay true to the character. And so, yeah, I'll probably have a more feminine figure or slight appearance to me than, say, if Shy did it or a guy is cosplaying Noctis. You know, that's my personal preference and ability to go with what I've got. You know, say you wanting to do Esmeralda, but you're a dude. There are some really cool gender bent cosplays out there that they're usually using like a white pirate shirt. That some of them will cut the shirt open so that it reveals their chest more. You don't have to leave it pirated, like a pirate shirt or a blouse, and they wear like purple capri pants or knee-length shorts, whatever. You know, there's a lot of cool ways to modify a normal costume into being what you're comfortable in. And the same goes for regular cosplays. Dante. Say you want to do Game 3 Dante, but he's bare-chested and you don't really like that. Put a beige t-shirt underneath or a black t-shirt. A lot of people won't mind. You know, you can just tell them that you're not comfortable if somebody dares ask why you have a shirt on. Which, also, if they do ask you, tell them that was rude, because it's none of their business. Or using a Sulfo. He has a costume where it's a purple hooded rabbit sweatshirt, and he wears a crop shirt with black skirt and leggings and purple Converse. I'm a bit larger than, say, Jessica Nigiri or Elsa. I'm not thin, as you can kind of see here. And so crop top is not very comfortable to me with where it would sit. So I would do a long shirt with the rest of the costume being accurate that way. You know, just make it so you're comfortable. And nowadays a lot of characters are wearing casual clothing. You know, if you're wanting to get into that, you know, but you're not sure what to do, start with shows like Inuyasha. Those are nice, easy costumes. The boy uniform, you know. My Hero Academia, they sell their uniforms. Those are nice and simple. You know, there's just look into it. There's a lot of easy ways to get into cosplay. You don't have to be an extremist right off the bat. You don't have to be an extremist at all. Just remember to have fun and be polite to people. If you like a costume, let them know and then ask if you can take their picture or ask if you can get a picture with them. Always make sure to ask if you can hug them or something. Children are kind of the exception, but their parents should still ask, you know, or at least apologize if their child ran up to this cosplayer, like a Disney princess or something, and just randomly hugged them. Hopefully the parent will be like, oh, I'm so sorry my child doesn't know. I hope that's okay and that they didn't damage your costume. If you bump into somebody, be polite. It's just another everyday setting with people all having fun, enjoying their fandoms. Um, it doesn't change how you should act just because somebody's dressed a certain way. Sorry, this kind of went all over the place and is getting really long, but I'm not done yet. Sorry. I'll try to keep it short. What's left. Don't be afraid to try cosplay or try going to a convention. My mom, she went with me once, and she didn't dress up. We stood in line for 8 hours. We were at Expo, but she engaged with cosplayers in line, asked them what they were wearing, if they made it and how they made it, if they did. There was no judgment. She doesn't know, you know. If somebody asks you, hey, I really like your costume, but I don't know what it's from, don't be like, oh, it's from this. Don't be rude about it. Be polite, explain who your character is, and explain about the show. You never know, they might go and watch it. I've had some people be really rude to me. Like when I asked them, I said, I'm sorry, I don't know who your character is, but I really like your costume. Or I've said, I've recognized your outfit, but I don't remember who you are. Can you please tell me? And pardon, they'll be like, oh, it's so and so. And it's like, dude, I was just asking. I'm sorry. Be polite. Be like, oh, it's the bird guy. I don't know. I'll use All Might as an example because that's one of the popular guys now. He's kind of easy to tell because he's got the weird hair and bodysuit. But if I didn't know because of cosplayers that I follow who that is, I might be like, that's kind of creepy looking. Who is he? And somebody can be like, oh, that's All Might from My Hero Academia. Or I don't know. If you see a lot of people cosplaying the thing you want to cosplay, ask them how they did it. Do they have any tips on how to do it? I know Asuna and Kirito were really popular for a while, and it was like everywhere you turned there was one. But they were each kind of different. They each had their own little take on them, how they got the ponytails or the fur collars or their weapons. You know, just be polite in asking questions. Most people will be polite back in answering and are more than happy to answer any question that you have. Yeah. That's all I got, I think. I think I rambled long enough now. I'm sorry. I know it's late when this will be posted, and I'm sorry that it's so long, but I hope it helps. Basic, be polite, remember to have fun. You don't necessarily have to dress up to go to a convention. You don't have to be an extremist in your costume, wearing a Halloween costume, basic fandom clothing. It's all okay. Buying a costume that's old school, like Naruto or Sailor Moon, Rugrats, Sword Art Online, I guess now is old school. Look for something that makes you happy and be it. Go for it. Don't be afraid. Even if it's new stream, go for it. You might see 100 people in the same outfit, but it's okay. You're all just showing love for that character. Just try, don't give up, don't be afraid, and be polite. Anyways, that's all I got for now, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Dream out.